Hey there everyone. So that was the run. I decided I wouldn't spoil it with commentary first off, but now I'm going to go through and I'm going to talk a little bit about what we were doing. This is my favourite route for Inner Circle that I do in solo, and I normally don't tell people to do it in party farming when I'm farming with them because it's kind of awkward to do. You have to stick together really closely. So this is after we've done quite a few runs together. You can see we're right at the end of our GLP. So we're quite finally in tune with each other. But I'm going to talk a little bit through as much as I can, point out the various bits. I might have to pause it. But so this bit here, I take out that on the left there. That's just because she can't teleport so fast. Here I rush through, ignore all the gargoyles, do a little expel there. We run across the bridges together. She's a little bit behind where she normally is. Now I do fire blast that. She takes it on the bottom, goes on the bottom. And then we run along the bridges, all quite normal here. We run in, she takes that there. She actually misses the gold from the top bit when she goes down there. But to be honest, just because of the speed we go through, like, it doesn't matter that much. It would be out her way to kind of walk up there, and I didn't bother pointing it out to her, so we just went like that. This here, I take down the barrels while she sort of clears out in the middle. You can see she's using Stormgate, which clears up very nicely. Here, I just want to mention that that's something I'm going to show in other videos, but basically if you run along the top there, it's a very, very tight route where you're not sort of deviating from the main path at all, and so you just fire blast the other side. That takes out the slowing enemy, and then your flame armor should kill everything else, along with the barrels just here. It's a very quick way to do that. So here, clear out either side. Now this bit, I basic attack the slow enemy. Actually, this run, Judy got it with her skill. I can't remember which skill that is, but anyway, so she hit it with a skill. But normally I basic attack it and then fire blast beyond, and I then run into this first bit just here, and then flame armor takes them out. That's because I've got a high level flame armor. But yeah, with her, she kills them. So together we clear that really quickly, and then run straight up the stairs. Here she hits the town button while I clear these enemies. And then she uses Stormgate to rush through, killing all those, and I can run past and fire blast the barrels at the end. That is actually a really quick way of doing the last bit. I don't do that when I'm in solo. The way I do it is I teleport beyond. I take out the enemies at the top of the stairs on the right. I then teleport past all the enemies. As soon as the slow enemy hits me, I teleport. And then I'll fire blast the group of enemies at the end. Frost Drake the barrels at the top, and then I run back and I take out the enemies because they've grouped behind me. But yeah, her use of Stormgate there was really good. It was actually a very nice setup she was using. It's not one I would use because I like having projectile skills, but she's got both Flame Armor and Stormgate, which hit ridden nearby. Fire Blink, of course, and then I'm guessing, well, it must be Void Ring, and was she not using Fire Blast? So I would have thought she was using that, but I think she was using, oh, it was, yeah, so Fire Blast was the last one. Anyway, so her Stormgate she was using very nicely there. Void Ring as well. I'm not a massive fan of it. I prefer to use Expel because they have the same range, but she used it very nicely at a few points. And together, using those different skills, like me using my setup and her using her setup, it worked really well. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. I hope that taught you a little bit more, like a few little tricks. There's no sort of fastest route to do an Inner Circle, and so really it's seeing all these different ways to take out particular groups of enemies and then doing what suits you best. This is my favourite route, and that was my favourite way of doing it. Those runs were about 55 to 60 seconds, I think, somewhere around there. It was taking about 60 to 65 seconds off the pot because I had to wait a few seconds at the beginning. But yeah, that's really good. That's slightly faster than what I do it in solo. In solo, I do about 60 seconds. So we cut off a few seconds with the party farming. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.